Welcome back to Animal of the Week. I've finally finished my exams for now, and so Animal of the Week has returned. This week's animal is the African Dwarf Crocodile, which is exactly what it sounds like, a very small and cute crocodile that lives in West Africa that looks like it's trying to be scary, but its size just makes it look cute. These crocs live in, well, Africa, but they only live in the western part of Africa, in countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Guinea and Benin, to name a few. This area is full of rainforest, and this is perfect for these little crocs to live in. The trees offer protection for them from any predators, and the small streams and swamps that are in these forests make a perfect habitat for them. These crocodiles are far more terrestrial than most, meaning they spend much more time on land than most other species of crocodile, and will actively wander into the rainforest away from the water in search of food. As they are only small, they cannot eat the large prey such as antelope and water buffalo that far bigger crocs do. So these little guys prey on small things such as insects, fish, amphibians, crustaceans and gastropods. What their primary food source is varies in different countries. In the DRC they are found to feed primarily on fish, whereas in Nigeria their primary food source is crabs and gastropods. Primary food source also differs with seasons, as during the wet season the influx of water will bring much more fish, and during the dry season there'll be less. These crocodiles are mainly nocturnal and very solitary. They only meet to breed. Once the female has mated, it will lay around 10 eggs in a nest near the water's edge, made out of decaying vegetation. They make it specifically out of decaying vegetation, as when it decays it releases heat that keeps the eggs incubated. The female will stay with the eggs through their whole development, and will also stay for an unknown length of time once the babies have hatched. Being so small means that the crocodiles have to adapt to the threat of being preyed upon more than most other crocodile species. In response to this heightened threat of being eaten, they have developed heavily armoured necks, backs and tails to help defend against predators. They also, like many other reptiles, have osteoderms, small bony bumps under the skin that act sort of like chainmail. Most of these crocs are dark green with yellowish underbellies, but cave-dwelling individuals usually appear orange. This is because when living in caves, the crocodiles encounter bat guano, which is acidic. This causes the skin to be eroded away, turning it the orangey colour. Sadly, these crocs are classified as vulnerable. This is because of the pressure that so many other animals are under from humans through habitat destruction and hunting. Interestingly though, because these animals are so widespread over many different countries, though they are overall classed as vulnerable, in many different countries they are faring very well or very badly. Other problems with the vulnerable classification come from the lack of knowledge of the species. Being studied far less than other crocs, we can't be sure how good or bad the population is doing. It's estimated there are anywhere between 25 to 100,000 left, so you see that classification as vulnerable may not be correct. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you'd like to learn more about our world, its history, and the wonderful life that surrounds us all, please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you think we deserve it, and if you'd like to see more from us.